Hi, this is Jen Tranuk, and I'm here with Chris Gagliotti, the Senior Sales Manager for Netsapiens. Chris, what are you here to show us today?
Well, we're here to show you our contact center functionality. It's brand new, and it's not a third-party integration. It's not something that we bolted on. This is our own development, and it's part of our enhanced platform that includes a whole bunch of features. So that's what I'd like to show you, and it's the way we license our product is a little different from some of the competition. So we do license it as a full-featured solution that includes the contact center. So when you buy our platform, that's included at no additional cost.
Great, can you go right ahead?
Walk you through here. So we do have some different portals here that we can walk you through. I'll start with the agent portal, and then I'll move over to the actual supervisor portal. So at the agent portal level, there's a number of things you can see here. We tried to make most of the things available on the home page. So right from the home page, the first thing you can see here is that you can go online, log yourself on. You can go out to a lunch break or a meeting. So I'll go ahead and click online here. We do have some other queues that they can see the queue that they're in. So they can see the type of queue, the priority, the wrap-up time. Down here below, they are able to see all their stats, so they can keep track of their own performance. To the right here, we do have a call history section, and so they can see the calls that were made. They can actually click on here and add notes. So if they are in a support queue, for example, they can open a new ticket and put notes in there as well. Up at the top here, we do have the active phone, so it shows the active device that they're using. Another thing to mention is at the top here, we do have all these other icons. This is a completely brandable portal, so if you want to choose to hide those, you can do that. It's really up to you as a service provider what you want to show on this agent portal. So I'm going to log out here and actually click over to our call center supervisor. So a little different look at this level here. A lot more control, a lot more functionality as far as looking at reports and making sure your agents are productive. So first thing you can see here is that the supervisor can look at all the different call queues. They can manage and make sure that their agents are available. So if I wanted to come in and add an agent, it's very easy to do that. Let's say that John Doe is out sick today and I want to add a new agent. I can click on the add agent, enter in a new extension, and very easily add that agent to the queue with some of the other options here as well, wrap-up time, max simultaneous calls, and so forth. Also is the ability here to do the queue editing as well. So you can go in and edit a queue. And so if I have a queue set up as a ring all queue, I can change that on the fly to a round robin. And we do have some nice descriptors here, so you can go in and see exactly what each one of these queue options means. Once I choose that, there are some pre-queue options. This is for the before the call is put into queue, and then there are some options for after the call is in queue and being routed to the agents. Moving down below here, there are some active call graphs, and if you mouse over these, it'll give you some more detailed information. This is for all the calls for the queue. If I click on one of these, I can see some other information based specifically for one queue. To the right here, I can manage all my different agents. So if I wanted to see what agent 5224 is doing today and see his productivity level, I can log on and take a look at his inbound calls, his outbound calls. There's some graphs that you can mouse over as well. There's a pie chart that shows the different calls that are taken by queue. We do have a built-in stats grid or a wall board, so this allows the supervisor to have specific settings that they want to keep a very close eye on. And they can go in to these settings and set the different thresholds, so you can have a low threshold and an upper threshold. And based on what you enter into those, it's going to show you different colors, basically alarming on those different statistics as they occur. So we have different, right now you can see green and different shades of green, but we also have yellow and red if they get into some concerning levels there. Going over to the report section, we do have a whole bunch of built-in reports that are both statistical as you can see at the bottom, and also graphical. So you can do reports based on different dates or times. We have different types of reports: queue stats, agent availability, dialed number stats, and abandoned calls. There's also additional granularity as well. So for the agent stats, you can come in and look at all the departments or specific departments, and the same with queues. Again, you can mouse over these for more information, and you can actually come in and print these reports, or you can download these reports as a CSV formatted file. And the last thing I want to show you is just the call history. So all the calls that go through the system, there is a record of that, and it's shown in the call history section. And we have a built-in MOS score, audio monitoring, that we do with every call that goes through the system. So as you can see here, you're able to see the MOS score, the jitter, the loss, the codec that was used. So it's very good for audio troubleshooting. And that's kind of the high-level look, everything I wanted to cover today.
Netsapiens has been in business for over a decade, and you've really been making some inroads against larger soft switch competitors.
Yeah.
How have you been doing that?
Well, I think we have some key reasons. I think the main reason really is the way that we license our products. So unlike some of our competition, we don't base it on a per seat or per feature basis. We base it on the number of concurrent calls or sessions that you are utilizing. So that allows the service provider to oversubscribe their network, which drives down the per seat cost over the long run. So the service provider, they can go out, sell as many seats as they like. They can test new vertical markets, test new sales strategies, new applications, and they're not going to be charged up front for every seat when they do that. So the only thing that really matters on our platform is the number of concurrent calls that are passing through it.
Okay. What kind of oversubscription rates do you find with your customers?
Yeah, so when we look across the board kind of at all our customers, we see kind of a 15-to-1 oversubscription range. So what that means is that if the customer service provider has 1,500 seats, they can support that on a very affordable 100-session platform from Netsapiens. If they're a larger service provider and they have 15,000 seats, they can support that on a 1,000-session platform.
What can we look forward to in the future?
Well, we got a lot of nice things coming on the mobile front. We're going to do some stuff there. We're also doing some development on the WebRTC side a little further down the road, so looking forward to that as well.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.